What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Chat Shack. It's that time of year where everyone is watching horror films.
October.
For the build-up for Halloween. And what we've done is we've come up with a list of 1 to 12 of the best horror movie characters of all time. Now, this is going to be... a lot of people are going to disagree with this. A lot of people in the comments are going to think we're wrong. A lot of people in the comments are going to disagree.
But this
Go
is
easy
our
on
list.
us.
Yeah.
This is our list. This is a personal list. This isn't like a correct list or anything, but this is our list. Okay, so the best horror movie characters. These are the characters that we think are creepy, scary, who we wouldn't want to face, basically. And we've come up with a 1 to 12 of the favourite and best horror movie characters. Now, I'll go from number 12. Number 12, Chucky, the possessed doll. The reason it's not
a bit old
higher,
but scary.
Yeah, the reason it's so high because I think you could easily just kick Chucky in the face and you could
stamp on him.
He's not exactly a scary. Well, he's not really a threat.
Scary back in the day.
Yeah,
when I was watching Chucky.
When you were younger,
crazy doll trying to stab everyone.
When you were younger, it would be scary, but he's not. You could easily just defeat him. You could just easily just kick him in the face and out the window.
But it is creepy though. If you saw a doll run out with your knife, you'll be creeped out.
Well, that's why he's not higher in the list. 11. Now this was a difficult decision. We chose The Exorcist, Reagan from The Exorcist, the girl who got possessed by the demon. The only reason we chose that is because she isn't the one who is the bad person. The devil is, and the devil doesn't really do much in the film. All he does is just kind of possess the girl and then
make her go crazy.
That's it. I mean, is there a threat in the film from her? Not particularly as much as other horror movie characters. That's why she's low down. But as a character in a film, she'd be higher up. Yeah. But this isn't that kind of list. 10. Jigsaw from the Saw films. He's in it because he's creepy. Yeah. He has an amazing voice.
Amazing bike.
Yeah. He makes people do things to themselves that are just disgusting.
Yep.
And
very clever.
I mean, he's a really clever guy. That's why he's in the list. He's an evil genius, basically.
Yep. He uses his brains.
And it's really, I think the first Saw film is a great example of that. He is creepy. He is clever. He is manipulative. He's all of those things, and that's what makes him in the top 10. Number 9, Norman Bates, a guy from Psycho who dresses up as his mum and kills people. He's a creepy character.
Yeah, really creepy.
At the end, where there's a shot where he looks at the camera and smiles, that's really creepy.
It's not someone you want to be in an alleyway with.
There's not much of him as dressed up as his mum and killing people in the film as I would like. I mean, I'd like more of that. But the thing that makes him really creepy is that he's messed up in the head.
Yeah, he's mental, isn't
he? He kills people in a really creepy way. He stuffed his mum and he still talks to her. So that's really creepy. And it's just
messed up.
Seeing him.
It's just because he's basically a mentalist going around trying to kill everyone.
I think the reason
and the way he does it's just
he's in the list
weird.
Is he seems like a normal guy, but underneath he's a complete psycho. Number 8, Ghostface. Now, I love the Scream films. I love them so much. I think they're awesome films.
The mask is scary.
Yeah, Ghostface is a scary character. The reason he's not higher, well, the reason Ghostface is not higher, because it's not he, it is sometimes a she. The reason it's sort of higher is because it's played by different people, and in all honesty, he's kind of clumsy. I mean, he falls over loads of stuff in the films, and he could easily kill them, but because it's
I think he just likes playing with them.
Yeah, he likes playing with them.
Messing with people's heads.
But I think the thing that makes it less scary is knowing that it's just a normal person underneath it's not like a maniac. It's just a normal person underneath the thing. Number 7, Freddy Krueger. He'll kill you in your dreams, and that's
weird, isn't it? That was in your dreams.
Yeah, it was a really creepy concept back in the day.
Yeah,
and it was a really creepy film. The only reason I think he's not higher is because he does look scary, but he's not. There's not as much threat because he's in your dreams, and you can escape it. Not easily, but you can kind of get away from it.
Pinch yourself.
But yeah, I think he's a really good villain. The remake they did of Nightmare on Elm Street was awesome. Really good Freddy Krueger in that. But that's the only reason he's not higher on the list. Number 6, you hate clowns and it is a clown. It's Pennywise from It. the old
never watched
TV
that.
series, the Stephen King film, Stephen King series.
I don't think I will be able to watch that.
He basically kidnaps kids and he terrorizes people like in people's minds. He's not a real person, but he is incredibly scary, and it's a clown. So loads of people hate it. Loads of people are scared of it. It's a really popular Halloween costume, a clown. So there's going to be loads of people at Halloween dressed up as like Pennywise kind of people.
Hate clowns.
Yeah, I mean, he's an awesome villain.
There's people in... I think you may have sent me the link. People dressed up as clowns.
In California,
yeah,
I think.
somewhere like that.
Yeah, somewhere like that. But yeah, like, really good villain, really creepy smile, awesome villain. Now, we're in the top 5, so we're going to talk about these a bit more. Jason Voorhees, right. There's been loads of Friday the 13th films. There was a massive franchise of them. They did a remake, and I think Jason Voorhees is a really creepy character. He doesn't say anything. He's really slow.
Yeah, he doesn't need to say anything. That's what makes him scary.
He's basically unkillable, which is the thing that makes it even more scary. Like, no matter what you do...
He won't run after you, he just walks after you.
Yeah, he walks after you. He appears from nowhere. He's creepy. He uses a machete. He's got that really creepy mask.
Yeah.
He's an awesome character. I mean, if I was...
His mask is awesome.
He's one of the least people I'd want to face in this list. Cause
like people sprinting away and he's like already in front of you.
Because
it's crazy.
I think it's just like he knows how to do these things. He's like, he's really smart, but he's not that smart because he's like really slow. But
he doesn't need to be fast. That's what makes him scary. He doesn't run after you.
Yeah.
He will get you anyway.
Incredibly scary character. Number 4. Now, this character is not in a horror film per se. He's in a thriller, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter. This guy, right. The reason he's high on the list...
His brain is amazing.
Is because he's really smart. He knows...
Gets in your head.
Yeah, he can get in your head, he can mess you up, he can make you do things for yourself that, like, no one else can do. And the reason
That's why it's scary, because he probably can't do that.
The reason he's so high up is because he's one creepy guy. He's a cannibal.
Eats
but
people.
The thing that makes him even more creepy
is... He likes eating people as well.
He can go from a perfectly normal guy, you'd walk past him in the street and you think, oh yeah, he's normal, and just turn... and be like a maniac. That's what makes him so scary. That's what makes his character so interesting and stuff.
Because he looks like a normal guy, and you'd think he's a normal guy, but he'll eat you.
He's so calm and collected, and that's what I think I love about that character. Number 3, Jack Torrance from The Shining, played by Jack Nicholson. Awesome performance, awesome film. Really, not exactly really scary, but really intense. Awesome horror film. I think the reason he's so high up is because he goes from a completely normal guy who loves his family man.
A lot of our ones are like people that seem normal, but...
I think that's what makes things so scary though. Like, they're so normal in the beginning and then they just
switch
360 turn into like a maniac. Hotel makes him go crazy. Yeah. And he basically... The last like part of the film where he's got the axe and he's chasing his wife and son is creepy as hell. I mean... I think the performance is so intense and he's so like into the character. You can tell by his face
that he's just crazy, and that just makes it scary.
It's really good. It's really good film. If you haven't seen it, see it. It's an awesome film. Number 2. Now the first and second position was quite difficult to choose. Number 2, Michael Myers from the Halloween films. Very similar to Jason Voorhees, is where he just stands still and like walks towards people. He doesn't run. But the mask he wears is the plain mask.
Yeah.
Really creepy. He's got so much strength, and he just appears from nowhere, and like he kills people for fun. It's really easy.
Doesn't he use a knife?
He does. He uses a knife, a kitchen knife, and basically, he's a creepy character. Halloween is an awesome horror film. The original was really good. The remake was really good. Altogether, he's an awesome character in a horror film. And the last one, Leatherface. The reason he's so high up is because he's the most iconic horror film character, I think, in any horror film.
Leatherface.
I mean, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like, if you saw a guy with a chainsaw running at you with a face made up of skin and crap, like, you would...
Didn't he have, like, a illness or something? Like,
I'm not sure.
His skin was really bad or something, so that's why he wore other people's skin.
I can't remember, but I know that
it's based on a true story.
Looks really creepy, He's got a chainsaw, which is really creepy, and he actually runs at you, which is even more creepy. I mean,
Yeah. He's not that fast, though.
Yeah, but
But
if you
he's carrying a
saw,
chainsaw.
like, the
Someone sprinting.
scene where
with a chainsaw.
someone walks into the house and he just looks around and just chases him with the chainsaw is so scary.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's messed
if you
up.
saw that in real life, you
It's a
would
good
crap
film.
yourself. You would, yeah, it's a really good film. You'd run. It's scary. I mean, the chainsaw sound is scary enough, but
Yeah.
seeing him, I mean, it's an awesome film. But that's our top 12. Don't be too angry. I know some of you are gonna think that we're wrong. Post in the comments what you think should be the number one, or 1 to 10, your list. Give us in the comments. Who do you think? Who do you think? Like, who would you least want to be in that? Like, if you were in a room with them, who would you least want to be in a room with?
Hannibal Lecter.
Really?
Yeah, who would you? He would just say stuff and he would just make you go crazy.
Yeah,
Because
probably
he can
Hannibal
dig
Lecter.
into you.
Yeah, Hannibal Lecter.
He doesn't
probably
need
the
to
scariest one.
like physically hurt you, just mentally mess
What
you
about
up.
running away from something?
Running away
Running
from
away from one of them.
someone.
Which one would you? Which one would you not want to be in a chase with? Out of all of them, I'll say
Leatherface.
Yeah, Leatherface, because he's so scary. I mean,
With that chainsaw.
he just chases after you and he doesn't stop. He just goes nuts. He just chases
He will
until
get
he
ya.
gets you. So that's our list. Happy Halloween, everyone. Getting ready for Halloween, watching all these films. Thanks for watching. Post in the comments your favourite horror movie character, whether it be anyone in that list or someone else, someone completely different. Let us know. And as always, like and subscribe. And peace out.